some long journeys and some new journeys. Nat John, 74. Mattis, 1337. 76 months with Prime. And then we got a new Prime from Atlas. I'm 145. Thanks for the 4 years. Exactly. There's some long-time subs here. Thank you, Mattis. Getting up there, bud. Fair fish. 17 cents a day, Mattis. 17 cents a day. Hey, Coacher. Thank you, Baz Maniac. Good evening, Baz. 51 months from Baz. 4 years from 145. What's up, guys? What's up, everyone? We have our counters on screen, as always. Good evening. I don't even know. 4:55 p.m.? Is that afternoon? Is that evening? What are the fucking rules around here? Good evening, Tim. Well, we'll be fine. We have our 10-year anniversary streaming in April, mid-April. So, depends when you when you start the count, so to speak. I don't know. There's probably different metrics you could use or different landmarks, but we have always gone from then. So 10 years in April. Yup. Getting old. I know. 10 years is pretty special though. So we'll definitely have a pretty fun and exciting stream then. 10 years. Can you believe it? Unreal. You talking about the short Alan and Chess? Vegas. Yes, that's right, Matt. It's a surprisingly interesting and accurate call out there from our buddy Coacher. Hey, Tarnished, how are you? We'll be fine. I think you... I was opening the stream. That's how we'll be fine. Tabby said, next time the boys come to London, I've got a yacht now. I said, what the fuck? You got a yacht? A yacht? I recently learned. Here's a quiz for you, since we have older folk in the audience here. Is anyone familiar with the term yachting? Anyone know what yachting is? This was a recent term that I learned. It's not like some sort of Cleveland steamer. Like, it's not like a very weird definition, but it just refers to the ladies that make a career being paid to just exist on rich people's yachts. Yachting. Like they're like professional yachters. Exactly. DiCaprio's gals, precisely. And as a lady, I mean, that seems like one of the better gigs, because at that point, I truly believe there is a line, a very clear line that you're drawing between, like, OnlyFans escort vibes and yachting. Yachting feels like you're not even committed to anything past that. It truly is a transaction to just appear on the yacht. Now, things might happen past that, but it does feel like there's definitely some, there's just, oh, yeah, I was yachting over here, yachting over there. I think some people have made quite the career. Yachting, Wasn't familiar with the term. Might have to practice on Will Be Fine's yacht. Might have to do my own yachting. Not squatting, but yachting. This is the rich people version. You just played a model London game? Let's see it, Guppy. Don't disappoint us now. Is this a new term for you, Tommy? 107 months. Tommy, I was watching your stream earlier, Tommy. I don't know if anyone else was watching Big Shelby's stream, but yep. Enjoyable pre-show. You watch casually here and there, Lord Rhino? Can I ask you, where's here and where's there? Hopefully here is Twitch and there is Kick. And if you did that, you would know where the other bra is. A few more minutes logged on Kick for Mr. Hansen. That's a good way to watch the stream. A little bit of here and there. Tommy's a professional streamer. He's been one of the OGs, founding fathers, building blocks of the online community. But yeah, a lot of people that are missing Chief streams. I can say not only has he returned, he was out of town for the last just shy of a week, but he's back. I just saw him today. And on top of that, he streams, I would say, a little bit more on Kick. So, ! Kick. Go follow our Kick channel. I'll be streaming there, for example, later tonight. Right, we'll go there to do our speed run today. So we'll spend some time there ourselves. It's a good place to be. We stream quite a bit there. It's not just like something on the side. We log more hours there than we do on Twitch. So, hey, MM, Mandarin Monkey. I assume you heard the news. I assume word reached Mandarin Monkey, but I'll repeat it nonetheless. There's big match energy brewing, Kurtz, and obviously your name is top on the list. Comes to mind as a booth presence. Targeting, I would say, next week, probably midweek evening. Just want to make sure that you're leaving some time, if available. Hey, Brazilian Monk. Good afternoon, buddy. A model London for us. Let's see. Really grinding F6, G5, G5 against the London with black. F6, G5, G5. I don't know what you're saying, brother. Crazy lines, I believe you. Morkov, if you're talking about our YouTube videos, sometimes we just use like some safe copyright-free music. So yeah, maybe not always findable. Thanks for the 107 months, Tommy. That's a hell of a long time, buddy. Getting ready for the death of regular chess. I see that, yes. You making sure that 960 finds its way. Sorry, freestyle chess. 107 months from Tommy, Fook, and Shelby. 66 months from Biscuit Oil. And only a couple more months, Biscuit. We're all gonna make it to 69. Tronus, thanks for the 42 with Prime. Welcome back in. Who's the match? It's El Clasico, Mandarin Monkey. Sam and Tim. You know, this is what the people get out of bed for. I think more than he's addicted to playing matches, he's addicted to hearing your feedback and advice after the match. No doubt that's half the reason he plays. That's fair, Craig. Just got into bed. That's an understandable place to go, you know, when the Chess Bra stream is on. You get that notification, that sweet, sweet notification. Head on in, nice and toasty under the covers. Feels good, man. You're taking people out with the Philidor all night long, Brazilian Monk. I love it. All right, let's take a look, Guppy. What do you got for us here? Model game in the London, says Guppy Fighter. Let's see. Let's see. Looks very convincing from this point onwards. I respect the h5 move. Wow. Really dominating this knight here. I like what I'm seeing. Hey, Chushu. It's in its infancy, but it doesn't mean it's not high. Hello, Eddie. We're looking at a game played by one of our viewers and regulars here. I would offer the important advice to the one and only Guppy Fighter that we need not be hasty with bishop d3. Now, in this case, it wouldn't really matter because you end up transposing, but I would definitely put a strong focus on the queen side here. So knight d2. That way you always have rook b1 to defend the pawn just as an extra option. And it's nice to cover e4. Now in this case, you just transposed anyway with knight f3 and knight d2. But I think black could have been a little bit tricky in their move order, like maybe gotten a knight e4 move. I'm not so sure we're interested in giving up the bishop for it, for example. So I definitely don't like bishop d3. I would go knight d2 and then do the same thing, but do it without the bishop. And here, the bishop can go back to g3, and then if castles, then bishop d3. And like I said, you'll reach the same position as the game, but I still think that's more accurate, and for good reason. Because, yeah, there are probably a few very subtle things that can go wrong, but okay. You ended up here. This is all good. Castling. I like to go e4 here. I've won so many games. Like, yeah, just get some nice quick wins. If they take here, I mean, you're playing e5 already. And if they take here, it's kind of dangerous on h7. So I find e4, for the most part, extremely difficult for people to react to. So I would definitely recommend taking a look at that line. Hello, Chorzy. Yeah, Chustro, I was wondering the same thing. Eddie must have been running one up the flagpole this morning. The old NVIDIA pump. Not too often, Alan. Not too often. But I've definitely seen it, and it's definitely not insane. It has merit. I think a strong player can make it work. I think a low-rated player should probably not attempt it. Am I smurfing? This is not my account. But if it was, thank you for identifying that, yes, I would be smurfing. You bought in more? Let's go, Eddie. Let's go. Eddie, I'm ripping up that intern application you sent us. We won't need it anymore. Any undercard, says Salty. I do not think so. Salty, are you volunteering your body? What was the result, Salty? You were playing a late night towel off sauna match against Moisted yesterday. Late night energy. Indeed. What occurred there? I thought you guys were betting a ban, but I wasn't sure what you guys were betting a ban on. Was it a Discord ban? Are you even supposed to be here right now? 6'5" is crazy. That's what I thought too, Dongmi. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Yeah, I also fell asleep, Tim. I was also spectating, and at some point I tapered off. Couldn't keep watching. Easy to confuse, Menor Monkey. We have Grandmaster play here. Wow. Knight G1, Knight E2. Myron. The relocation. Yep. I thought so too. Thomas, what's going on here? No one's presenting evidence, buddy. You and I are sitting here with understanding that there were bans on the line. I don't know where people are supposed to be banned from. Feels like Salty's being cagey with details there. I don't know why the bishop pair was given up, but I think it was a situation where after an 85, you didn't have a good way to defend the c-pawn, so you had to give it up. So it was more the moves prior to that were the issue, rather than, I think in the moment, you kind of had to give up the bishop pair. Well, Tim, as I indicated, I definitely passed out there watching that one, so the administration needs to catch up on the paperwork. Correct on me. That's what I recall as well. So 2-week ban from what? Salty is now going to, exhaust legal avenues to say that it was a 2-week ban from, the dating apps. Like he's gonna work some loopholes. Yeah, Moist and I, just trying to stay clear of the apps. We agreed late night match. Very crafty stuff there. Exactly. I mean, we have the receipts. Salty reminds me of the 600-pound woman who's trying to sue for not being able to ride in her Lyft car. Knight g6 is a very friendly looking move. Rook takes f2 would have put you in a tough spot. That was the issue. So here it almost looks like takes, bishop c7 and takes would be a nice way to liquidate a bunch of pieces here. Yeah, I knew Chushu would be a little disturbed by that. Europeans don't understand that concept. Probably a good thing. For those that enjoyed our TikTok, keep in mind I'm even using tonight to film more TikToks. The absolute dedication. We're going hard on the TikToks. I think black's completely okay now. Skate break, your sub ran out and you're sad. I mean, we're all gonna make it, bruh. We're all gonna make it. These positions are always very winnable for white. Super unlucky with the pre-move there. Super unlucky. Now, obviously, white's not favored there, but really what he should have done was f4. Yeah. After this, just f4. And then king f6, and you're killing it. That's a good point, Thongmi. Yep. We have to start by investigating Salty. Salty, are you by any chance of Haitian descent? Hello, Asios. What's up, brah? Welcome in. Go, Asios. Dance with me. Talk to me. Just a nice, friendly rapid game. Never know what to expect from the rapid pool. Oh, you just played Zoom. That's a great match, Eddie. Me want Morpy. Thanks for the 21 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to have you here. We're only 200 subs away from Habits, guaranteed, happening in February. You always got to wait out these, aborts. You never know. You might get credit for the W. I got a minute to spare. We're chilling. But if I wasn't streaming, I'm not sure I would have a minute to spare every time. Can't lie. But we had a minute now. Hello, Gory. Is there an update? What do you mean, sir? I do not have YouTube TV. I have YouTube Premium. Any YouTube TV enjoyers? Oh, maybe we'll get the same guy. I think he was just AFK. Sometimes you seek in the rapid pool for so long and you're not there when a game starts. How much is YouTube TV? Maybe I guess a month or annually? I don't know. 50 a month. So what's the deal? 50 a month and then there's nothing that you can't watch? Is that the idea? What are we talking about here? Obviously, every sport should be there. Yeah, you see? You see? We got the dub. This is why you wait it out. Every time. +4. Give me that. Give me that. And but we had a game that got auto aborted. So for this guy to be available for a game again means he re-queued, which means he's fully there. So maybe this is a protest. It has to be a protest, right? Because we know he's here. Could be an emerging Berber type of situation. Hopefully. Hickey just lost to an FM. Oh, I forgot, when you're not in TT, you can spectate it. What a privilege to be on the exterior. Buddy Pranav is active. Do you feel like YouTube TV is worth it, Tim? That's interesting. $50 a month. I'm just trying to add up all the other things that I might pay for, and I'm wondering if I get to 50 a month. Like, is it worth it? Do you feel like, oh, I'm not using all these other subscriptions, instead I'm just getting YouTube TV, and it's worth it to have it all in one place and just no thought? Like, if I want to watch something, it's there. YouTube TV is $80 now? Are you talking USD? As it should, Mannered Monkey. As it should. Let's see. YouTube TV prices. Let's see. Was this recent? I remember seeing some like outrage about YouTube TV going like way up. Did it go from like $50 to $80 or something like ridiculous? This was in the last like couple months. Tim rolls a heavy roll, because I think they've definitely increased it. Check how much you pay per month. I mean, I'm on the site right now, and they're advertising like a welcome offer of like $69 a month, $70 a month for your first 6 months, and then $83 after that. $83 a month is that's significant. I'm trying to see what it comes with. Like, is there any way to see kind of see channels? Here we go. Filipino add-on. NFL Red Zone add-on. So is this what you get, Gory? You're saying you add the NFL? Because I thought the point was you could watch sports. So is it you're adding on Red Zone? Because hopefully you can watch football regardless. I'm trying to like think what I would watch. Like, what the fuck is PC Mag? Like, isn't that just like a YouTube channel? Like, what? Is YouTube TV trying to sell me things that are already on YouTube? What is actually useful here? NFL Network. Great. Some golf for the boys. Some nice, like, American, CNN, Fox. Congratulations. All NFL is a big upgrade. Interesting. On-demand video. You mean, what is that? Where you like record it? I'm not familiar. Honestly, I'm not blown away by this. I guess ESPN is there. I feel like for me it's not quite there. But honestly, isn't reality creeping up on us a little bit? Like everything that you might be interested in watching is starting to get so divided that you have to subscribe to like 50 different things just to get your usual fix. It's kind of brutal. Like in Canada also it's a little bit different. I don't know. I feel like I need 4 different sports services like Sportsnet, DAZN, like TSN, just to see all the stuff I'm interested in. There's a lot to keep track of. And then of course you've got your Amazon Prime, your Netflix, maybe your Apple TV, like I don't even know. CM Rui, thanks for the 53 with Prime. Yes, the Sauna TV, exactly. Go Sauna. Oh, that is the truth smoke contest. I forgot about that. You subscribe to these things and then they have ads in them, and then you need to subscribe to the premium version of all these things so that you don't get ads. How crazy is that? I mean, it's getting rough out there. Subscribe just to be able to see ads. Pay to see ads so that you can pay to not see them. You weren't seeing them at all. You pay to see them and then you pay not to see them. It's genius, to be honest. Yeah, everyone's been talking about this DVR. Gory, it seems like if you want to watch stuff, it records it and you watch it later. I don't know. I gotta be honest. There's not much that I'm interested to watch. Like, what is the benefit of DVR? You're saying it records stuff, I watch it later, right? So what's an example? If it's a TV show, that shit is going to be available later, right? So there's no need to DVR. If it's an NFL game, my interest in watching an NFL game that has already occurred is at 0%. Like, might be negative. Like, I could not care less. So I'm trying to think what would I be DVRing that I would actually care to watch after the fact. Okay. You DVR an NFL game and fast forward it. At that point, just go on YouTube and watch the highlights. They have like fantastic, beautiful, like 8 to 10 minute highlights of full game. You can even condense it further, like 4-minute highlights. Like, there's YouTube channels that specialize in this. You want to watch every play on like 8x fast forward? Okay, well, I don't know what to fucking tell you, Gory. YouTube TV is fucking built, like, when they designed the whole program, they were thinking of your ass. They're like, okay, we can get this little San Diego fuck to buy it. He's gonna watch it on 8x speed. But won't he just go to YouTube and watch it for No. Surely not. I know his type. Yep, that's true. True. I can definitely see that if you really care about a sport that's not on, like, for example, North American, very interested in soccer, or a tennis tournament that's around the world, or even like, things like chess tournaments that are at terrible times. Obviously, they're not going to be here, but you get the point. Like, I see DVRing it, but I'm the type, like, if I've missed it, social media is going to catch me up on it anyway. Like, I feel little to no enjoyment personally, although I understand that some people do. I feel little to no enjoyment watching something knowing that the whole world already knows what happened. At that point, I'd rather just like read about it or watch the highlights or watch the interviews or catch up or something. But I can't sit there and watch a 4-5 hour tennis match if it's already happened. It just doesn't, I don't feel the same intrigue. So, damn, I don't know. YouTube TV, they're getting everyone. $80 a month that's significant. They're really out here. Yep, but then if it's like a speedrun smoke contest, I feel like that's more similar to a TV show. You know? Whereas if it's like a fight night match, are you that interested in watching a fight night match hosted live on stream in a VOD? Like, it's kind of cool, but much less cool. Significantly less. Whereas the speedruns, they kind of feel more like a TV show where that would be available after. You wouldn't need to DVR it. That's why we only release speedruns, Mattis. Turn into a speedrun factory. Eddie, we were working on that in the Discord last night. We were putting shifts in. We are putting something together for next week, Eddie. How many billions today? There's never. We don't make promises there. For good reason. Yes, that's right. Force a draw. Difficult to create. Not, super valuable. They're very, very fun. A lot of effort, but definitely not the best return. A training match against the London. What kind of time control we talking about here, bud? So if we take and play knight d5, is there queen b2? No. We do have knight c7. Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Why do you need a training match against the London? Is there a line you've been losing to? Do you have a tournament coming up? What's going on? I feel like taking and knight d5 is just, very, very good, very reliable. Not going to be an unbelievable position, but it definitely looks good. Facts, Salty. Irrefutable. Queen here. Probably play queen d2. Because, yeah, we can offer a trade since we're still kind of forking f6 and c7. Got some knight c7 ideas. Knight takes f6. Yeah, if you ask me, I would say this makes a bit more sense than that, because both of these pieces could want to use either that square or that diagonal, but yes, there should be a forced sequence here. That is a very surprising move. Wow. Bishop e6. What? Nothing was forced. What's happening here? Why are we getting a... I mean, I can understand that we might not get a rook. Like, I can definitely see that. So is he really playing the compensation game? Wow, very interesting decision here. Obviously very intentional. King d7 takes, and I suppose we have to be looking at pawn takes. So he's gonna have the bishop pair. He's gonna destroy our center. One of those things that you know is not good, but definitely requires your undivided attention. I mean, we kind of have to do it just out of respect for his decision to go there. I could definitely, lame out and just kind of take there, double the pawns, play, I don't know, some very solid looking move. But out of respect, I definitely feel like we need to take it. Takes here, takes here, takes, and then we're maybe losing another pawn. Just like once you get into the 2-pawn territory, it's kind of significant at that point. So I'm not sure we can take that back as much as maybe it makes sense to. Yeah, I don't think that's something we can take back. So maybe after take, what? E4? It doesn't look right. I mean, yeah, I guess. Very weird decision. But have to respect it, I guess. Um Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Probably have to let him take on e3. Kind of a tough decision to make. I think we'll try this. It looks a bit weird. What I don't like is I don't like after takes that pawn feels a little difficult to defend. Maybe just c3 and just kind of play from here. Oh, I don't know. Knight d4 is a very temporary move. It doesn't really do that much. All right. Definitely spent a long time just trying to understand the whole decision there. It's so interesting. Bishop e6, yeah. High energy sacrifice. Can't be good for sure, but can definitely be extremely interesting with a lot of practical chances. Thank you, Cluxton. We'll be trying to crank out some more heat today as well. I guess we're going here. I don't know. I think we want to play b4 next. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was actually a good move for him. That could be me misevaluating this, but I was almost trying to encourage that. But that could definitely be my bad. So obviously trading the rooks here is the best possible thing that could happen. Anytime you're up material, you want to trade down. Like if I could trade these bishops, I guess that'd be helpful as well. I assume something back. I was going to say bishop e2, but can't quite do that. So now that this is hanging, I mean. b3 would have been very similar. I would have probably had to just play b4. Takes, we've got to take that way. We're probably going to see one of these two moves. Both look very good. We'd like to trade these, but it's not that easy to do. The bishops are super strong. Wouldn't even necessarily... Okay, we have some pressure there. So this is kind of nice for the time being. And maybe we want to trade some. I think we want to put this here. It's very locked up, so not too thrilled. Feels like that's the move, but we're dealing with bishop b2 anytime we go down that road. I don't know, h3, g4. Kind of open things, I guess. Yeah, this makes sense because can't really allow the pass pawns. I actually think, strangely, I've got to take this. I know it doesn't, it hardly makes any sense. But takes here, I feel like we get hit with bishop b2. So I'm going to take it and try this, I guess. Extremely, you know, just unpleasant dealing with these bishops. Don't feel like our rooks do anything. Probably takes maybe h4 ideas. This one. So I actually think maybe we want to encourage that. And if g5, rook f5, that looks yeah, that looks proper. If the pawn gets to h2, that doesn't feel good. So I feel like I need to stop that pawn from moving right now. That one, we still have this. So maybe now we can go here and here. Yeah, it's a smart move. That's a smart move. Clever. Might need to go here. Another good move, in my opinion, by the way. Rook there. I think that one was quite good. Okay, so we can go here, and what's happening after that, actually? Probably this is the way to go. Rook d1's kind of the same decision, right? Yeah, it must be this. Guess you should have made that move quicker. this or rook a2. I guess we just got to go. Here. Yeah, king over. Rook h6, only idea. I mean, it's just... Yeah, this, I suppose. I imagine we are losing. Yeah, I can see a few lines that look pretty good. If we don't take this, we don't really have any threats, but if we do take it, we don't really have any threats. So we'll have to try this. I feel like taking it was probably the right call. It's like we're most likely, I think we're lost here. But we can at least play a couple moves before we kick the can. We'll see if he can. There's only so many legal moves, so I think he'll be able to spot it. We're going to flag anyway, but there is a nice little sequence as well. Nice. Oh, Queen b3 was mate. Yeah, unfortunately that sequence is forced there after Queen d2, so don't think there's anything to do. I had to grab the g-pawn there because may as well. I don't know. We kind of got ourselves in a, I guess, just an uncomfortable position. But now I'm super curious. Like, what the hell is this? E4. Okay, so it was kind of what I was saying there. Play e4, but something felt just not very satisfying about this. It's a fun idea to sack the material. To be honest, like, if you have a low rating, bishop e6 just looks like a low rating move. But because you have like a decent rating, it's like, okay, got to put some respect on bishop e6. You know, the guy's obviously missing knight c7, so he's doing what he's doing on purpose. Yeah, I can't be too upset with this. c3 wasn't great. But yeah, I can't be too upset with this. I feel like this is not a bad way to do things. I have a feeling I underestimated this idea. Like, I thought, oh, we get this and then maybe try to trade later. But no, this was getting to be a tougher and tougher position. A lot of really good moves played by Black. Just very standard, like just kind of here. But then there were some good ones near the end. Rook b8 was very strong. And yeah, at this point, we're had to take and try this, but don't think we had anything that we missed, because this is also very forced as well. So yeah, this is as soon as I saw bishop e6, I was relatively interesting. Definitely bad, but like I said, bad with great practical chances. I think the best option was what we were mentioning first, which is the move e4. Doesn't feel very natural, but something like this, and I don't know, bishop d3. Still, something feels a little bit off about this. Like I'm not entirely satisfied, you know? But yeah, white's just better. Trust the engine to say, hey, white's just better. Easy win. Nicola, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Yeah, actually, bishop e6 is the top engine move. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Wow. I kind of thought like this was, I mean, because clearly you're giving up material. I kind of thought, oh, okay, like you lose material, you're playing something that is maybe not the top move, but it looked to me like it was bad with some interesting play. Very interesting play. But it is actually the best move. That's crazy. Bishop e6 is, to be honest, that's a big pull. That's a big pull. Such the case, and by the way, I was like, you know what? I gotta put some respect on his name. If you're gonna play bishop e6, I gotta take it. You know, for the good of the game, we gotta see how this works out. I'm not gonna lie, if I wasn't streaming, you know, if the spotlight wasn't on, if I didn't have the good people here, gigantic pussy. Knight takes on f6, 100%. Lock it in. Just big time energy every goddamn day. Knight takes f6. And you know what just the absolute tragic part? Knight takes f6 is also the best move. So somehow this move is the best move. This move is the best move. What? I mean, obviously the engine will kind of second, triple, you know, it thinks knight c7 and then it thinks knight f6. But if they're even equivalent, to me, then it's obvious. This is much smarter. And then go from here. I mean, this is the whole point of the opening. White just naturally holds an advantage in these positions. The pawns are bad, etc., etc. But yeah, very successful opening. I mean, black kind of falls into a really bad line. Bishop e6, somehow this is the best move. Maybe even crazier, knight takes f6 somehow is the best move. So he found his very tough move to spot, because I thought we would just see this, to be honest. Like, I mean, I'm better here, but I didn't think, to be honest, I could never do it. This couldn't be me. It takes a stronger player than me to do this with black, because I don't think I have it in me. To look at this position and to get the energy of bishop e6, that's a big pull. That's a big pull. So when black needed to play sort of a move that you don't really expect to be the top move, plays it. When I have the opportunity to play the KNVB specialty, knight takes f6, low T approach, no, we play knight c7, and somehow the engine's like, yeah, it's actually worse, my friend. And then, of course, the game that we have is not very enjoyable to play. I don't want to play this game. It's not interesting. It sucks. I'm not happy to be here. So even if the engine was, but I was thinking that I'm not happy to be here, so at least I better have a goddamn advantage. I don't even have an advantage. It's worse. It's equal, but that means it's worse, as you know. If it's equal and someone's sacked, it's worse. It means it's going to trend downhill. I don't even have an advantage. I thought, okay, at the very least, I could say I made the right decision. We took the engine best move, and you know the practical chances outplayed us, which is what I was saying would probably happen. But that didn't even happen. I'm not even better. There's no practical chances. I'm the one up at material who needs practical chances. I need compensation. I'm just getting dismantled here. I blame the chat. Have to. I would have done knight f6. I wouldn't have even considered knight c7. Gotta blame the chat on this one. Gotta blame the chat on this one. Salty, yeah, no. Salty actually shouldn't have been in chat, right, Chushu? So, yeah, you make a good point. Maybe due to his presence. Yep, we can definitely pin this on Salty, surely. I'm still, there's part of me that says, we had to play knight c7 just to learn, just to get the experience of how brutal that position would be to play in any kind of speed chess format. It was not enjoyable. I did not enjoy my time in that game. Real shame because the opening is just much better for white, so it feels very unsatisfying. Like we did all our homework, got a great position, and we just kind of got toasted by bishop e6, which is the engine best move. Wow. This is good. This is a good discovery for me. I'm gonna add this one to the London course, Bishop e6. If your opponent is a high energy gangster and finds bishop e6, I repeat, do not engage. Knight takes f6. Take the low T approach, even if people are watching. Yep, that's the way to do it. Yeah, but it's so nice to play. It's so nice to play with the pieces. We got tricked. We ended up in a position that was not engine best and not fun to play. GG. Got rinsed. First game of the day. This is what happens to me. What's better about taking the bishop? It's fucking safer, bro. They're not hunting you down like a dog after you take material. You can be yourself. You can just play a nice low T game. No risk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Salty. Because you're in the chat, dude, I got killed as a result. Just got ruthlessly outplayed. If Salty wasn't here and he was banned like he was supposed to be from last night, I wouldn't have felt the pressure to play knight c7 for Salty. We would have played knight takes f6 and won a nice low T game. But, here we are. But here we are. Yeah, except little Checky, you can never put the blame on her, Never works that way. Always ill-advised. But Salty you can. So, yeah, more of a scapegoat. Oh, no, I certainly don't think it was because of time. The bishop e6 was so strong, we had to utilize a ton of time here. I don't think you could sit me there with fucking 4 hours on the clock. I think we're still gonna lose the same way. Like, that's just a trash position. I don't enjoy that. Jeez. Oh, like I said, I did not enjoy my time that game. Did not enjoy my time. Bishop d6, yes. Maybe could have taken. I don't know about this. It's bullet at the end of the day. Really going back. Here. Yeah, rook takes knight c7. I'm not actually sure is that good. Oh, we can go here maybe. We get castled here. Woohoo. This is a bullet game, right? Just making sure this isn't fucking rapid or something. I guess we take here. What's happening? I guess. I mean, it's bullet games. May as well. That's not a tactic, my friend. Holy. I think we made the right call, taking on B3. Have to. At that point, I'm clearly going down on time, so you gotta use your last, like, dying seconds to just make the most obscure moves that you possibly can. Yes, E4 makes sense. Pawn on A2 is quite quite strong. That should do it. Nice little repeat ski. Couple mates there. That came out of nowhere. We were definitely in a bad position. Yeah, I guess we can do that. This one can't really go there. It's probably time to do this then. Rook C7 might not be the best move. We'll see. Coordination definitely just got a lot worse. Is there a mate thread here? I don't know. Yeah, this is working. Okay, we have way more time, so of course we're not going to draw that. We're up to like 20 seconds there. It's very significant. I think we need to go here. I know that Doesn't make a lot of sense, but could have taken on a2 there. I think we'd like to get the knight there, but ugh. We're in trouble after that move, aren't we? Yikes. It's an unfortunate move. My king is stuck. Unfortunately, after knight b6, we're not really lost, but, you know, getting there. Once knight b6 happened, I don't think there was a move for us. This, I'm not so sure about for him. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything. Unfortunately, he can go up the board, which I didn't anticipate. But I suppose now we're kind of committed to the check. How do we even make a threat, actually? Damn. Kind of a weird game. We definitely didn't play it normally. We kind of went for something a little bit odd. Man, it's kind of interesting. Okay, we should probably try to play real chess. The kind of chess that gains you rating. I think we have to play e4, or we might never have a chance to. I wish we could take. Not quite, I think. A5, I don't believe is a great move, but I can see the problems. What happens if we go here? Is that bishop weirdly trapped? Weirdly trapped? I think so. So here, is that a problem? Probably knight takes and queen f2. Another weird game. Gotta stop this. Get h3. We'll get a mate there, I guess. One way or another. Okay, he's playing bishop f5 every time, so I'm gonna play this only for him. Can't be trading those. H4, I think, is fine. It's not really supposed to happen. Oh my god, this is hanging. Yeah, I can take because of knight f2. That's, I mean, unlucky. So we have to go here. I don't know how we're gonna end up on top here. It's just madness. Wow, we were lost there. Don't know where that came from, but I'll certainly take it. Should be 5 is not winning anything. Here takes is no bet. Yeah, I think we still want to go here. Ay, ay, ay. He's calling out like over and over these positions. I can't move my king at the end. But he's just also so low rated that he's willing to take a draw all the time. God, I mean, that is the most annoying style to play against. Even there, when he's up a rook. I mean, up a rook is, of course, due to the perpetual, but clearly he's always for it. I'm always against it. So I put myself in that position, I suppose. Amazing. How to be losing this? So crazy. What? No, but this is like ridiculous. I don't think he saw any of that. I think he just lucked into it. Aye. I mean, there's not much you can do there. Could have played queen g3. Could have saved it. If we go here, there is g3, and I don't really see any wins after that. So I'm probably going to go here. You are correct, Green Goon. Danya is dripped out in chess bra gear. It's official. Did he lose a bet is a very fair question. Honestly, it was my first question when I saw him in it. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Again, this feels like one of those. Gotta take that. Oh, but we take check first. Exclamation mark Discord. That's how you begin your Discord journey. We gotta play a bit better. This guy's coming at us with some good stuff. Maybe F5. Here, the knight moves. Kind of looks like things are covered. Dude, King there just gets mated. I mean, this guy's a clown. What is that? Walking into mate. What a guy. What a guy. Got for the love of the sport. Looks pretty good. Probably could have just taken that. Yeah, I feel like b5 is a kind of a small achievement for him there. Don't think we want to play bishop against knight there. Here he's got a6, so the best we can do is control the b file, but it's not much. Queen a5, bishop d2. Should be better here. I was going to put my bishop on d5 and then just basically trap the knight on a5. Seemed reliable. Open H file I could do some damage with there, I think. I mean, there's knight f4, but I don't really know what happens after that. Let's put this knight on f5. I should have taken because maybe the pawn would have to take back. Just stayed in full mount pretty much that whole game. This pawn was just hanging. Could have just taken it. What are we doing? Definitely playing from behind here. I don't know if are we making anything work here? Position looks bad. Maybe this. Jeez. See you, buddy.
See ya. Good stream.
Thank you. Can only go up from here.
See ya.
See you, bud. The draw merchant is about to check in. Hmm. Can we go there? I guess not, huh? That's what I would have done as well. Exactly what he just did. Looks brutal. Yeah, this is pretty lost here. I'm not gonna lie. Oof. So lost. I can't even think of a move to play. Think we gotta take here? Winning all these truly awful games. Terrible position. I thought maybe we could play there, but not really. This guy's a star. This guy's playing for a draw even in this position. It's wild. Okay. He wins the... I mean, we draw, obviously, but he wins the rook at the end, which is, like, just annoying. Anyway, the guy's starting to get annoying to play. It's just taking some heavy losses, but playing for a draw every game, and, like... not much more I can do. It's starting to get to the point where I'm not going to win any rating. Orangi, thank you for the 62 months, buddy. He's playing the same opening as we are. Funny move. No, this cannot be good. But takes. We have to deal with this. Bishop a5 takes, rook d8, queen d3. It's enough. And then we bring the king back. Simster, thanks for the 33. Oh, we're still playing here. Red wine reduction, it's us. I mean, we're going to do the speed run shortly, so obviously I'm just getting my licks in against 2700s. Perfect practice. Unfortunately, it's going to be a draw once again is the issue. It's the fucking draws are killing us here. I have to play this because, I mean, I don't know. I need something that's not going to be a draw. And this is going to be a loss, but the draws are hurting. Hurting the home team here. Low check Manarov. Maybe bishop there would be good. I don't know. You talking about Twitch or kick, Brazilian Monk? It's always going to be kick. You're going to play d5 this time so he doesn't play d5 himself. I think these positions will be easier to manage. King h1 should be enough, but honestly, I don't even know if you need it. Ay, ay, ay. Just barely. Language Lobster, thanks for the 53 months with Prime. Very clean, nothing but clean chess here, nothing to see. Should be able to win that h5 pawn later on in this game. Keep the light squared bishops on the board. I mean, should be very good. Definitely don't want to deal with that, do I? We have bishop d3. Moved his king. That means he's trying to flag me. He's doing some weird thing right now where he's actually pre-moving. Okay. He was playing faster than me. I was like, is he pre-moving these moves or what? Very confusing. This position looks pretty good. I guess we go here. Bishop h6 doesn't seem to work. What does this move even do? What are you doing? I feel like my guy here is just making moves because he can. Oh, knight d4, it's pinned. Oof. Buddy, you gotta pick a different career. This game is not the one. There's no, yeah, he's just gonna resign. Like, it was that bad. The material was even. Maybe I was up a pawn and I was saying that, but it was much worse than that. It was. You have like pain and suffering ahead of you. Nothing good. h6 is definitely a very bad move. How can we get there? We had h6 hanging there, but I wasn't really thinking about that one. He's really committed to playing these god awful positions. Every position he gets is one that I would actually consider resigning with equal material. Oof. Okay, this is a funny move there. A little bit disappointing. He's starting to do his funny thing where he actually plays very, very fast, and I don't realize it, but Don't know about that one. Yeah, bishop d4. Should be winning this endgame. Because he can never touch the bishop, so. Can let him resign that one. Salty, what's the count at, buddy? What's the count? Definitely not a great move there. Okay, good. I think we guard this for a sec and play knight c4. That's going to make a lot of threats. Okay, this is hit. We need to go like rook here. Can't do that either. This. f3, I can take it. I can still take it. It's kind of crazy. Here I can't, though. Whoa. Whew. Don't think this is particularly good. I guess this one. I mean, it's still good, but kind of thought we would have a win immediately. we take that. Unbelievable. Such weird speed. I don't even know what to make of it. It's like just a weird player. He's obviously got either some bad connection or some like lag comp because he's very fast, but he doesn't feel like he's fast. And then in situations like this, if he was fast, this would be like a no contest. I mean, it's 5 seconds here. Obviously, this is an easy win, but 5 seconds disappears in like less than 10 moves. I don't really know what's going on. So a little inconsistent. The speed is very unusual to play against. Well, we didn't manage to get 2 adoptions in, but at least we got one. At least we got one. GG to our buddy. We let you down on the count once, Salty, but at least we got one in earlier. Arguably a tougher one, too. Even though this guy's an IM, something odd about this. Simster, thanks for the 33 months. Mout P, thanks for the 34. Levi, back in for 2 months. Ruggs for 57. Mr. Orangian for 62 with Prime. Platinum, it's time. The hanging Epon speedrun continues. 1 adoption per stream quota. We were probably clocking way past that back in the day. Way past that. It's time to continue reducing red wine together. Your favorite part of the stream, Orangi, where the streamer teaches chess. That's what we're all here for, right? To learn chess from the streamer. We're not here for video games or bullet. We're all here to learn the Philidor setup. Obviously. Thanks for the 90 Spartones. You sub for GeoGuessr professional play? Well, thank God someone's willing to admit it. I know there's more out there. Now that Orangi has taken the plunge, feel free to say it. You're here for GeoGuessr. He's broken the seal. We need to switch accounts. We need to switch accounts from where we stream from. We'll be on Kick. Buck81 is interested in staying on Twitch. Well, I got news for you, Buck81. Why don't you come over there with us and see what happens? Go, little Checky. You look forward to seeing us on Kick. Yes. Hopefully. We still get everyone over with us. Well, Zoom asking surely extends it, but I don't recall banning you. This time tomorrow, Watson, you're taking me on. You know, Watson, there's many a challenge. I don't know if you and I could go toe-to-toe, 1v1, but there's many a way that a guy like me can imbalance a match appropriately against a guy like you. So I'll have to think of something. An official challenge from a 100 in chat. Always the scariest, folks. Banned for losing a Dolan. Dolan. Interesting. Ah, from spinning the wheel. That's why I was like, man, that doesn't even sound familiar. Understood. Ah. There we go. Rectified. I was wondering why you wouldn't make it on a spreadsheet. Yeah, that probably explains it. I thought so too, Salty. Welcome back, Mr. Zoom. Uncage the Rage. We'll be heading to kick. Watson has issued the challenge flag. I'll be quivering in my boots the entire speedrun over here, Watson. Join us. Not only will this speedrun be taking place on Kick, but also we are 200 subs away from building Habits Reloaded. And that will also take place on Kick. So we got a lot of Kick exclusives potentially in the upcoming months. So a good place to get follow. !Kick. That's where I'm going right now. Heading over. Thanks for watching. Just getting started. Got a couple more hours in us, and then we may even get an appearance from the one and only Chief. You didn't hear it from me, though. Keep that under wraps. See you guys on